Be proud of him. We're going to celebrate Mr. Garcetti, and I get to introduce him. The mayor of Los Angeles, Eric Garcetti.
Come on, let's make some noise for Bob Hertzberg. Come on. I think you're right size, and I think I'm right sized. You know, it takes all types. So it is so great to come home to be here in Northridge. Let me start by thanking the CSUN students that are here with us, who have stood up and who have put themselves forward, because elections aren't won by us old people, they're won by young people who step forward and who fight for things that they deserve. We're going to benefit from this, those of us that are a little older than you, but you're really going to reap the benefit. You're going to see this for your entire lifetimes, not just as students, but when you start families. You're going to have a quality of life in this city that you deserve. So M is for more. M is for more money. M is for more rail lines. M is for more bus lines. M is for more fares that are protected for students. And we loved celebrating here how many CSUN students have already stepped up to make sure that they get their passes on their own ID cards. It has been wonderful to see the work that you have done. I want to thank my friend Bob Hertzberg, because he convened people to come together to make sure the Northwest Valley was not forgotten in this measure. We wouldn't be here without you. Thank you, Bob. Thank you also to David Fleming, who has done a superb job, former MTA member. And Stuart Waldman has just been a champion. VICA, which is the Business Association of the San Fernando Valley, has endorsed Measure M. Business groups don't endorse tax measures unless they are really, really important and worth it. Because this is $120 billion to create 465 recession-proof jobs. Sorry, 465,000 jobs that are recession-proof. Jobs manufacturing and building things, jobs for the middle class. But let me just ask you all a question. Has anybody been stuck in traffic lately? Has anybody not been stuck in traffic lately? Because you live on campus if you haven't been. But, or you get a helicopter. That's right. Or you have a helicopter, you're lucky. But right now, this is the largest Cal State campus in this state. This is one of the great universities of our nation. But you shouldn't have to be worrying about your commute. You shouldn't have to be stuck in traffic. You should be thinking about your classes. You should be thinking about your friends. You should be thinking about your futures. And traffic is soul crushing. It is something that takes time away from our families, time away from our friends. I talked to one young man in the San Fernando Valley who had a job interview. He was unemployed, he was a veteran, and he had a job interview in Century City. He budgeted an hour and 15 minutes to come from Sherman Oaks to Century City, and he was late for that interview and he didn't get that job. I've talked to housekeepers who live out here in Canoga Park, who have to take 3 buses to a job in the West Side to clean homes. That means that they're not home in time to put their kids to rest and to put them in bed. And we wonder why we have children who are dropping out of high schools because we can't get our parents to be there for them. This is not about $120 billion or 465,000 jobs. This is about our lives. This is about whether we can have a quality of life that allows us to do the things we want to do. Go to school, get a job, fall in love, see a show. Transit is a means to the end, and I hope that all of us will realize we got to talk to our friends, we got to talk to our family, because for those of you who were too young to vote last time, Measure J, the last time something like this was attempted, an overwhelming majority voted for it, but it was 66.1%. 15,000 votes in a county of 10 million was the losing margin. And when we did win 4 years earlier than that to start the momentum of what we've seen, that passed with just 68%. So it's going to be a narrow victory. But can CSUN bring it home?
Absolutely.
Are you planning to vote?
Yeah.
You going to start from the back of the ballot? You better know who you're voting for president in the front by now. If you don't know by now, you shouldn't vote at all. Start in the back. Vote yes. In the city of LA, also on HHH for homelessness. We're pushing that very strong to end homelessness in the city of LA. And we love that Northridge is here in the city of LA. But for the entire county, take your own destiny into your own hands. Move this county, move your lives, move our economy forward, and vote yes on M. Y también en español, vota sí por medida M. Esta medida es importante a mejorar toda la comunidad, todos los vecindarios, todas las ciudades en el condado de Los Ángeles. Pero por favor, llama a sus amigos, a su familia y voten sí por medida M. And with that, I'll toss it back to the guy wearing some C sunglasses, Bob Hertzberg.